Humble ISD has always had a marked commitment to service learning, with the idea that when a student leaves Humble ISD, that they leave with more than just knowledge and skills, but they have the ability to use that knowledge and skills to make a significant impact in their world.
The whole concept of philanthropy, that's what we've been talking about a good bit, has just like, what? Because like there's so much that goes along with it that I had no idea about.
I had never heard the word philanthropy before I came to the camp. And when I got to the camp and after they explained it to me, I really feel like it's just giving back and just being a good steward and a good person to your community.
So before Camp Give, I thought philanthropy was just simply volunteering.
We didn't just want to put on a camp to tell kids about philanthropy and introduce them to these organizations. We wanted to put a real investment in their hands and say, hey, we believe in you as investors.
It's not just money, we can offer our time, our talent, and our treasure, so it's something that everyone could show and everyone could be open to.
The students have traveled all over the greater Houston area, learning about nonprofit work in 7 different sectors of charitable work. They've also had guest speakers from community foundations. They've had professionals speaking on how to look through a tax return for a nonprofit and evaluate its expenses versus its programs.
There are 4 things that get measured. That's foundations, bequests, corporations, and individuals. Corporations gave 5% of the total philanthropic pie.
I've learned a lot of technical stuff, and I've learned about a bunch of different nonprofits, and not just nonprofits, but a foundation and companies that give back to our communities, and what philanthropy is, how I can be a philanthropist, how to evaluate nonprofits. We covered a lot in the last 2 weeks.
Camp Give, the experience has been amazing. It's opened my eyes to a lot of things in a lot of areas I didn't really know were going on in the Houston area.
The human trafficking place, we learned that it could be around our corner in 1960. The Galleria, like this is in our area, and it's a problem that needs to be stopped, honestly.
There's so much that one person can do, so imagine what like lots of people can do if they work together for a common goal.
You hear all about these needs, but then as you get introduced to these incredible organizations, the people serving there, I think the students kind of feel empowered to be part of a larger story of service. And that to me has been probably the thing that superseded their expectation the most.
I want to say thank you to the people who allowed me to go on this camp. It was very inspiring for me personally. I feel I've learned a lot and I've gotten a lot out of it.
I didn't want to be at this camp before I got here, but I'm telling you, the experience is life-changing, and you really enjoy what Mr. McWhorter and Ms. Williams have to offer.
This experience has opened my eyes to other opportunities and other pathways.
And the fact that you can volunteer and give money, it's just everything that surrounds it is so helpful, and I hope that I can further my help in the future, so I'm really grateful that this camp has done this.
These are now sophomores and juniors that are going to be on our campuses for another year or 2 years, and they're already so far beyond where we hoped they would be as a world changer that now they get to become that lead change agent on their campus, leading projects with their peers to accomplish the change that they started right here at Camp Give.
Camp Give enriched my life in the fact that it kind of gave me a feeling of, okay, now I can go throughout my life, but it will always be something that I will work to achieve, and it will always be something that I use to better other people's lives based on my actions.